Up for this one, family. If you thought we was having fun, it gets even better. Trevor Lawrence, he struggled in the worst way. Struggled in the worst way. Yesterday was sacked 4 times, intercepted as well. The Jags blown out by the Buffalo Bills. And Shady, I literally watching this game, I thought of my dog 2-5 because forever, to me, to James, to you at home, Shady McCoy has been trying to get us to hear one simple truth, that Trevor Lawrence is not as good as many suggested he is. So, Shady, I ask you this question, and feel free to sound off. I know you're ready for it,
You want to take the whole
dog.
segment?
We should.
Like James did last time?
No, you guys can do that really good.
Just how bad is Trevor Lawrence right
He's
now?
got awful, though. Hot garbage. The boy can't play. I'm being serious here, though. Years ago, right, the last 2-3 years, I've been saying, okay, he's so hyped up, right? They told us how good he was as a freshman at Clemson. He was so good, they said, yo, he can go to the NFL right now the next year. I'm like, dang. So as I started watching this dude, first of all, when Clemson was Clemson, he was there when Clemson was Clemson. That means all the top defensive players, all the top offensive players, linemen, running backs, wide receivers, etc. Right? And then I'm like, yo, what happens when you don't have them type of players? Then he gets to the pros, and we make all these excuses why he's turning the ball over, why he's fumbling the ball, why he's throwing picks. Man, excuses for him. His coaches was bad, coaches was bad. Cool. They go out there and get Doug Peterson. Now, I played underneath Doug Peterson. Hell of a coach. Not my words. Look at his resume. He's a winner. Everywhere he goes, he wins, and he's a champion. So now you have him. And then when you watch the games, he's still bad. They try to hide him by running the ball. They try to hide him by throwing these different screens, all this bull crap. But when you really look at his numbers, he's 20-33 as a starter. And I always ask people all the time, if Trevor Lawrence is so good, what makes him special? You know what they do, Acho? Because y'all all witnessed it. They start mumbling and thinking, well, this, well, that. There's nothing that makes him special. And I'm trying to think, when you paid him all this money, why? Tell me why, though. Because when we talk about Justin Fields, right, we talk about he does the most basic stuff, but he can run. We talk about Russell Wilson. All these other quarterbacks that's not that good that we talk about. But Trevor Lawrence, for some reason, gets a pass. And last night on primetime, you've seen it. You've seen an elite quarterback and supposedly another elite quarterback, and you've seen a big difference. He can't even touch Josh Allen. Listen.
Yeah, leave Josh out of it.
But I'm just saying, though.
Nah, but people didn't.
Right.
People didn't.
And there's times where, like,
people
no. What I'm saying is, like, for example, if you play elite against elite, right? There's
They
always
compare Josh Allen to, Trevor Lawrence to Josh Allen?
What I'm saying is, James.
Oh, Jesus.
First of all, you're the second highest paid quarterback in football, for one. Let's get that straight.
55?
Josh Allen is the elite quarterback. He's top 2, top 3, right?
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, if you're an elite quarterback, you don't have to be top 3 to be elite, right? Well, how come when y'all playing against each other, it look way different?
Yeah.
Like he didn't belong.
Yep.
He been trash. Y'all just seen it. I don't know what it is. So finally, y'all agree with me now? He was weak?
He's weak. He's weak. For sure right now, he's weak.
Hold on. Is he weak?
He's not good.
That's his word of saying weak.
That's what he's saying weak.
Different terminology.
I said not
Is
good.
he weak, James Jones?
did.
Is the boy weak?
With the weak. He double R.
He used his line. Double R. For everybody at home, double R. If you don't know what it is,
You tweeted it.
regular. Boy's weak.
Yo, I'm gonna put it like this, and I'm gonna try to keep it quick because I know we got a lot of stuff.
Don't keep it quick.
Okay, here's what I'm
You
thinking,
don't need to
man.
be quick. This is a big
Here's what I'm
deal.
thinking,
It's a
yo.
big deal.
Trevor Lawrence is atrocious for being Trevor Lawrence.
Explain, bro. Explain.
If Trevor Lawrence's name was Trevor Davidson and he didn't have the height, didn't have the expectation, didn't have the all-world ability that we said that he would have, he wouldn't be horrible. But for being Trevor Lawrence, for being the #1 player coming out of high school, then the #1 player coming out of college, then the best quarterback prospect at the time since Andrew Luck and John Elway, he's horrible for that. And when I'm thinking about it, and Shady alluded to it, but I'll just put it in more of an analogy for him, if you will. I remember hearing this one quote, and Shady, you're going to have to help me identify this. Rome, pull up that first whip, if you will. Shady, what kind of whip is that?
What is that?
Chrysler? Oh, Chrysler. Is that Chrysler 300?
That's Chrysler 300. That's Chrysler 300.
I've never owned one of those.
No, bro, it's fine.
It's all
fine.
the jam in
But
college.
back in the day, when I first got to Philly, I would look at them joints, and I'd be like, oh, dang, is that a Rolls? Is that a Rolls? But the problem is, when a Rolls really pulls up, it's very easy to identify the difference. And yesterday, a Rolls and Josh Allen pulled up. And when that Rolls Royce pulled up in Josh Allen, next to that Chrysler 300 in Trevor Lawrence, it was real easy to identify which one was a Chrysler and which one was a Rolls. Because people tried to tell the world that Trevor Lawrence was a Rolls Royce. But the problem is, he ain't got the Rolls Royce rims, he ain't got the Rolls Royce tires, he ain't got the Rolls Royce wheel, he ain't got the Rolls Royce interior, and he ain't got the Rolls Royce value. Everybody confuses a Chrysler with a Rolls until Josh Allen pulled up.
Acho, I had one of those, and the door opens way different. Way different.
Where do you come up with these analogies?
Hey, that was good though,
sleep
dog.
there,
Why you ain't call me something about the Rolls Royce? I could have stole that. That was
How do you come up with this stuff?
I don't know.
It's true.
He more like a.
What is he? Is he not even a
Yo, my
300?
first car was 98 Maxima. He's like that.
98.
Because real quick, before I know you about to go, real quick though.
No.
We talk all this about Bryce Young, right? And they cut his leash short after 1 year and 2 games. Yeah. What's the difference?
Nothing.
If you put him with the Carolina, he look. You see, he look like with the
You want
Jags.
to talk about equity? The only thing I'll say is, and I'm not comparing the situations. Trevor Lawrence has a playoff win. I was there on the sideline. He has got like a little bit more equity.
Crazy, man.
You said it. I'm just saying equity. I don't even know how to follow you two. Hot trash garbage, Rolls Royce 300. Like, I'm just gonna say he's not doing really well right now.
Because you saying it's a slump?
No, I don't think it's a slump. But he's not doing really well. I will say, I go back to last year though. And we weren't having this conversation. Well, I guess I wasn't on the show, so I don't know what you guys were talking about.
Recording week last year.
After his 8-3 start last year. And so I'm looking at it from a perspective, he was 8-3 last year. Yeah. And the narrative around him, that's what got him paid. That's what got him paid the $55 million because it's a bigger issue for me. It's a quarterback problem in the NFL. You see a team sees a guy that can do it sometimes during his career. We're throwing a bunch of money at him because there's no one else better than him right now in college. There's no one else better than him, in the NFL. And so my issue, and I'm going to show this graphic, is I try to dig into the why.
Got graphics, don't he?
Because I try to not just like put it out there like my opinion. I'm trying to say and dig a little deeper. Say why is he not good? The turnovers. Ways in the last 4 seasons. 40 of those are interceptions. The biggest thing I have an issue with, bro. Fumbles, 34, fumbles lost 21. It's the most in the NFL. So when you really break down the film, one, he's not playing with confidence because he's turning the ball over at a rate we really haven't seen in the NFL the last 4 seasons. I don't like to show graphics all the time. I'm graphic heavy on this show because that's the issue. You look into the play, they're in good positions. He's gotten worse as time progressed. He's on his second 8-game losing streak of his career.
Dang.
His second 8-game losing streak. And I can't sit up here and rightfully tell you as an analyst, well, it's because he doesn't have the players. Mm-hmm. Bro, they got Travis Etienne, Brian Thomas, they got Gabe Davis, Evan Ingram's hurt, it hurts a little bit. And so I just don't know, other than turnovers, he's not playing with confidence. I don't know what the deal is with him, but he's not playing well right now.
If the man's name was Trevor Jones, Trevor Daniels, Trevor Shady.
No.
No S on my name.
Try that
Come
again.
on.
No.
Trevor Acho.
Trevor Acho.
He's sorry, man. And we just got to keep it a buck. And I know sorry people like, man, they talking crazy. Might be the wrong words we use.
No, he's sorry.
But he ain't good. I watched this dude last night miss high school throws. Dudes is running across the middle of the field. He throwing it way over their head. Like, we got to stop with the excuses. We give too many of these quarterbacks excuses because they've showed us a 5-game stretch to where, oh, man, he can play. Oh, he's like that. No. If we really look at Trevor Lawrence over the last couple years, Trevor Lawrence is an average quarterback in this league at best. You're talking about 61 giveaways. That's fumbles, that's picks. You're talking about 61 giveaways. We want to get on Jalen Hurts for turning the ball over, and he's winning. This dude is not a good NFL quarterback. He should not have been paid all that money. He makes nobody around him better. We talking about the Calvin Ridleys. We talking about the Christian Kirks. We talking about the Evan Ingrams. We talking about all these dudes, the Travis Etiennes that he has on his team, and we sitting here talking about weapons?
Yeah, no. I can't make that.
No, but no weapons looks like Buffalo. But we wouldn't know.
Right.
Because Josh Allen is that good. Trevor Lawrence makes nobody around him better, man. He's making the team worse. And then y'all always talk about Doug Peterson, a champion, a really good coach. He making him look worse.
That part, that's what's running me hot.
Oh, yeah, right,
He's
right.
making him look worse.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence, I'm telling you right now, Trevor Lawrence is not a franchise
They can't fire
They
Doug.
can't fire
to.
Doug.
They can't.
Doug's my guy.
Here's the problem,
He's
bro.
making him look worse. Doug can coach. He has a Super Bowl.
But that's the thing is Trevor's making 55
Don't
mil,
do
so
it.
Trev can't get fired.
Don't do it.
Don't finna get Doug fired, bro.
Real quick, after you tweeted, because I thought it was great what you tweeted last night about Trevor Lawrence. I quote tweeted you, and I asked the question.
What'd I say?
You didn't respond. I said, is Justin Fields better than Trevor Lawrence right now? Would you rather have Justin
I
Fields?
think they both, now we're being honest now. They both kind of in the same boat. I think Justin Fields can run. So I'll probably take Justin Fields because he can run a little bit.
I really was.
But they both don't, they both is like.
Shady took Justin Fields.
No, I'm just saying, though,